This is me getting ready to film in my new house. I have to go put a top on, my rings, and then we'll film. We can do this. I am so unprepared for this, but I wanted to just get a video up. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. I know it's been so freaking long since you've seen me on here, but a lot has happened. I bought a house. Me and my fiance, we purchased a house, and this was something that we have been talking about doing for the last couple of months, and we had a plan, and we are getting married next October. So like we do have like a long engagement, obviously, you know, like it's just neighborhoods change, and we just wanted to kind of basically get out of there. Like I didn't just move down the street, like we moved to a different state. We're still obviously like in the tri-state area, like I still go to my job, you know what I'm saying? But it is so crazy. I tried already filming this video once, and the echo and my mic situation was awful. I was like, I can't put this up, it's gonna literally sound awful. There might still be an echo, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm actually filming on my phone because I'm just not a fan of the mic that I have for my camera. So that's basically it. We did buy a house. I want to tell you guys everything. I'm going to show you guys the house. It is so much fun, but it's so much work, and we're very grateful that we were able to do this. And basically we were talking about moving and buying a house because rent is expensive, and especially where we were living, like rent was expensive for, you know, very minimal, like you weren't getting much. So we were like, let's start looking for a house after our engagement party. So our engagement party was in August, and that's basically when we started looking for houses. We started looking actually like the day after our engagement party. We had a scheduled showing of a house. I liked it. It was a little bit like, can I see myself here? Like, what can I do? And I feel like every house we saw we liked, but we were kind of talking ourselves into it. Like, oh, what could we do to make it better? What could we do this? We saw one house we absolutely loved, and I think like if we hadn't seen that house, we wouldn't have found this one. I don't know if that makes sense, but like we weren't technically supposed to see this house that we had seen. Not this one that I'm sitting in, but this other house, the very first house that we put an offer on. We had seen a couple of houses before then. We were actually like on our way to a couple open houses, and I was like, you know what, like let's just call this agent. Let's just see. Obviously I had my real estate agent with me. I said, you know, can we just like call them and see if we can just go see it? She was very kind enough. She let us go into the house. They were like, you know, just make it quick. You know, there are a couple of private showings. So I fell in love with this house. Like I swear I fell in love with this house. It was literally everything that I wanted. Did things need to be updated? Yeah, like, but it was just such a beautiful house, and we put an offer in on it, and we went like way above asking, and they still denied our offer. And I was like, I'll be honest with you, like I was really heartbroken. Like at that point, it was kind of like middle of August, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I was just so upset, but I was just trying to say like, you know, obviously things are going to come that are better. Fast forward to like a week or two later, and we found this house. I don't know how Nick found it. He says his phone spazzed out, and all of a sudden Zillow just showed him this house. And obviously we saw it as soon as we possibly could, and we put an offer on and asked them to cancel their open house because we fell in love with it. And I think we fell in love with it because like we don't really have to do anything. As crazy as it sounds, like are we going to do stuff? Yeah, like we have to redo the basement. You know, after the wedding, we want to redo the master bathroom. So like there are things that we have to do, but like we don't have to do them. Like, and we didn't have to do them in any of the other houses that we saw, but like it just makes us feel a little better that like this house is just basically fully updated. Like it's fully updated, renovated, and they did a beautiful job on this house. And the process of it is just, I don't know what it's like in different states. I don't know what it's like around the world. Like, but I mean, we obviously waited for the inspection to be done. We tested the water. We got the septic tank checked out. We were just waiting for a couple of tests to come back that everything was good, clean, all that. I mean, obviously you could put, you know, contingent to the water or, you know, the septic, you know, inspection on the contract, but we didn't want to do that. We just wanted everything to be good to go right before we signed the contract. And luckily everything worked out really, really great. We signed the contract August 27th. And we knew we weren't going to get into this house until about mid-November. That was kind of like the original date was kind of like 11/15 to close. So like we were talking about like closing on November 15th and like possibly moving in the week after. And luckily, like we were in this house. We signed the end of October. We signed on October 26th. It was such an experience. The whole process is an experience. And if you're a first time home buyer, and like I said, I don't know what it's like, elsewhere. I expected it to be a little bit different. So definitely if you're a first time home buyer, temper your expectations, whatever they may be. I was so confused. I was like, oh my God. So just temper your expectations, for, when you buy a house. I thought the process would be a little bit different. It wasn't, and that's fine. I'm not complaining about anything. Everyone was great. My lawyer, my brokerage, my real estate agent, like everything was great. And I have really no complaints. Definitely keep track of obviously all of your emails, all of your correspondence with everyone. It's really hard to do and like keep track of everything. Like when you're working full time, you got to take a phone call and things like that. But I mean, it is a tedious process. They do need a lot of information. So I basically had in my mind like, all right, we're going to sign on 10/26. We're going to move in the following week, which was basically November, the beginning of November. And that weekend where we signed, I wanted everything painted because the room that I'm in now was a little bit of like a green color. The bedrooms were like a green and a purple. Upstairs was a different color. I didn't want that. I just kind of wanted like white. Like I think the front room, LR1 was actually gray. I didn't want gray. I don't like gray and neutral together. I don't like gray and brown tones together. I find that they don't look like really good together, but that's just my opinion. Obviously I have stainless steel appliances with gold hardware. That bothers the shit out of me, but that's another story. But like these rooms would not take a cone of paint to save our life. Like it ended up, I wanted painting to be done in like 2 or 3 days and it ended up taking like 7 to 10. It was just so insane. Nick had started painting like on a Thursday. He painted this room. This room actually, I think, took the best color and it looks the best. I don't know if it was the paint that we bought. I don't know if it's because it got colder up here. I don't know if it was the weather. The bedroom upstairs took 5 coats of paint. It was literally like anything you did, as soon as you put it on, obviously it's going to look good because it's wet, but then it starts to dry and the walls were just eating it up. It was so bad. So basically painting delayed us moving in, obviously. I didn't want to live here if it smelled like paint. I didn't want to live here and move all of our furniture and stuff here and get things delivered when I still had to move it to paint. I didn't want anything to get ruined. So we waited about a week, finished painting. So we basically painted like all of a Halloween weekend. I was just like getting really really flustered. I was getting upset. Nothing was kind of really going my way. And it's so hard and frustrating when you buy a house and nothing goes your way. And like everyone has to say like, well, this is what you get for buying a house. And it's just like, that's really not what I want to hear. Like, just shut the fuck up and tell me what to do. Like, give me advice, but like not like do this advice. Like it's just kind of like, well, you can do this. Like there are ways where you could tell someone like and advise someone what to do without coming like without sounding like you know everything. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was kind of frustrating. And then we ended up just kind of moving in by ourselves. I mean, we took Fridays off and everybody works Fridays. It was so hard to get a U-Haul here. It was really, really hard. So the U-Haul that I originally had scheduled was canceled. So then I had to wait the following week to actually move like physical like furniture that I was taking from my house and he was taking from his house and bringing it here. So yeah, I mean like it obviously all worked out. I was actually able to get my couch. My couch was the first thing that got delivered. My table came not too long ago, my dining room table. Everything is back ordered. Everything is delayed. So if you want something new, please buy it now. Everything is back ordered. I purchased my original dining room table from Pottery Barn. I kept getting emails that it was not coming until February or March. And I was like, I'm not waiting until then for a dining room table. Canceled it, order another one. That one had originally said November, and then all of a sudden it said December, and then January, canceled that one. And then finally this one from West Elm. It was in stock, ready to ship. Beautiful, bang. Same goes for the chairs. The chairs were really hard to find. chairs that were really hard to find in stock. I mean, my bed frame literally came today, and it's December 4th. I had to think about that. It's December 4th. We've basically lived here for 4 weeks now, and yeah, we just got a bed frame. It's so funny though, because my nightstands in my bedroom, they originally said March, and I kept getting an email every other week that said like, sorry for the delay. They got pushed back like a week and a week and a week, and then all of a sudden like we see a charge, and then we're like, what the hell? And then they get shipped, and I'm like, what in the world? We purchased our bedroom furniture from West Elm like literally 5 days after we signed the contract on this house, because we knew that, okay, if we're not going to be until November, and these in the house until November, and then the furniture isn't going to be in until November, we were like, boom, that's perfect. I ordered a custom bed from West Elm, and it came damaged. It literally took 3 months to make, and then they told me I would have to wait another 3 months for the same exact bed. So I said, fuck that. I'm not doing it. I've already been sleeping on the floor on a mattress for 4 weeks. I went on the website, I saw what they had in stock, and I literally just picked a bed. It's literally the same bed that I had. It just, the headboard was straight. That's literally it. We did get a Dream Cloud mattress, which we were kind of like debating what kind of mattress to get. Because a lot of people like purple, I think Dream Cloud, I don't know if Casper is a mattress or if it's bedding. But we had a couple of different options. I didn't want to go to Mattress Firm, to be honest with you. So we ended up going with Dream Cloud, and Dream Cloud, I think you could try the bed for like a full 365 days. And if you don't like it after like 364 days, you can still return it. I think it's really, really great. It's a really comfy mattress. I love it so much. So I'm really happy that we went with that one. And then we had Thanksgiving here. We already had our first holiday. It's like, it was really overwhelming, but it was exciting at the same time. I'm still trying to get like a lot of items in. I'm trying to like really decorate now. I have furniture, but I still have an Echo. I don't even know if you can probably tell in the video that I'm filming currently, but like I still have an Echo. So it's like, I need things on the walls. I need decor, but it's just like, I don't want to wait for anything, and I have no time to go to the store. And you know, it's just like, it's a little stressful. I mean, we already had a pipe broken. We had to replace the dryer that obviously came with the house. We had to replace it. It just went the same night that my pipe burst. The same night my dryer went. We tried to put it on. It wasn't going. Ordered a new dryer. This was last weekend's fiasco. The day after Thanksgiving, my new dryer came. The guy put it in. I'm like, it smells like it's burning. He's like, yeah, it's going to smell like that for a few minutes. 20 go by, and it still smells like it's burning. I put it on because the guy said to, put it on with a dryer sheet in it just for a few minutes. And it was smoking. It set off my fire alarm. So now I'm like trying to call the company. I'm trying to call the department store where I got the dryer, and like literally nobody's giving me a straight answer. And I was like, literally somebody just left my house. So why can't someone come and just pick up the goddamn dryer that they just dropped off? The next day, they picked up the dryer. They brought me a new one. I went to Lowe's that night and was like, I want a new dryer. I don't want this brand. I don't want the same thing to happen. So we ended up going with a Whirlpool, and I love it. We want to get the matching washing machine now, but we're going to wait. But I mean, yeah, it's like a really fun and exciting process. I mean, I'm actually having company come over in the next hour, and it's just so fun. I was never the house growing up, and I'm totally okay with it. I was never the house growing up where people wanted to come and kind of like entertain there. I was always the person going to other people's houses. So like now we get to host, and we get to have people stay over, and we get to have fun, and I can film in so many different rooms now, and I think that is so fun too. Like, I'm filming in my living room. I can film in my closet upstairs. We are waiting for so much shit to actually come back in stock. Like, I made my IKEA I made my IKEA PAX I can't talk. I think it's the IKEA PAX closet system, and it's not in stock for delivery. I don't have the luxury to go and pick up 9 things of like 9 items. And then if like the frame is in stock, the drawers are in stock. If the drawers are in stock, the frame isn't in stock. If the frame is in stock, then the shelves are out of stock. And I'm just like, I literally can't win. We had ordered it because they were in stock, but we had ordered it for a pickup, and it said between 2 and 4, right? And I was like, that's great, we could just go, whatever. But the store was an hour away. And I was like, we didn't get an email confirmation yet. So I was like, let's not leave. I called them. They're like, no, don't leave unless you get the confirmation that your order is ready for pickup. You know, we didn't get that order confirmation that it was ready for pickup for a fucking week. Like, it was insane. And I literally called them and I was just like, last week I had a U-Haul. That's why I placed this order. I said, I don't have a U-Haul this week. You know, like, it's just so frustrating that, like, and I know it's the pandemic, and I know that there is like a shortage of everything, but it is so frustrating. I'm trying not to like get it super like upsetting. Like, I'm trying not to let it upset me a lot. We purchased the clothes racks, you know, that you could just hang on, just so we could stop living out of boxes, you know, just so we can, you know, just start, like, I could see my clothes, you know, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much where I've been. I have a video filmed, and I'm wearing the exact same fucking outfit in it. I have a video filmed that I started to edit, but you'll probably see that after this. It's a makeup tutorial. I filmed it way before I moved. And like I said, I did try filming this video, but the echo in my mic was just not working. So hopefully Santa will bring me a new microphone this year. Wink, wink, Nick. He's never gonna watch this. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. If you guys are buying a house and you're first-time homeowners, if you guys are buying a house, good luck. I send you all my positive vibes your way. If you guys just bought a house, congratulations. If you're looking for a house, my biggest advice for anyone looking for a house right now is just to not be discouraged. If you can't find something, I hated when somebody told me, oh, you'll find another house, when the previous house that we had put an offer on, the first house, we didn't get accepted into, like, our offer didn't get accepted. I was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. But I'm telling you, like, I don't know if I would have been that happy, like, as happy as I am here. Don't get me wrong, like, the days, like, they are hard. I'm far away from everybody. Like, I'm far from my family. I'm not that far. I'm only an hour away from my family. But, like, I'm still an hour away, and I have a dog, and I don't want to leave her here all day because I already leave her here when I'm at work and when Nick is at work. So, you know, it's a little tough, and it's definitely got its hard days and easy days, but, like, just definitely don't be discouraged. And it's going to be a process, but it's going to be a fun one. Like, I think it was really fun. I think it was fun shopping for furniture. It's really interesting to realize that, like, you're, like, for me, I guess I didn't anticipate the male in the relationship, the man in the relationship, to have a lot of say decor-wise. But yeah, I mean, don't get discouraged. Good luck if any of you guys are looking for a house. I mean, it's a process, but it's really, really fun. And I mean, you know, you got a house at the end of it. And it's like, nobody can tell you what to do because guess what? It's your house. And that's what I fucking love. I could leave the kitchen dirty for 2 days if I want, even though I don't. And nobody can tell me shit. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I love you. I miss you. Hopefully you guys will see this sometime this week. I am definitely going to be trying to get up my Best of Beauty 2021. I definitely want to get that up way before Christmas if possible. So hopefully I'll film that next weekend. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.